we have it, folks. We're going to do the Who Did It Better between Hasbro, SH Figuarts, and Mafex for the Luke Skywalker from The Mandalorian. Now, we've got a couple different seasons here. I think the end of season 2 and then the return in season 3 right here. So we're going to go with these as one set. This one is the one that came out after the show was aired, and then this is the Mafex version of it. So we're going to go over all 4 of these figures. Don't mind the stuff in the background. They're just for display purposes. So let me get these popped open and we'll go from there. Okay, now as I said earlier, please ignore the stuff in the background. But for references here, you got the Transformers Star Wars collab of the Mandalorian N1 shuttle or a spaceship. You got my kit bash of President Ross from Captain America Brave New World. You got my kit bash back here of Wolverine from Deadpool Wolverine. And of course you got a couple Joes back here. Got Falcon and Quirrell in 2-pack. Yes, I haven't opened it. I'll get around to that eventually. I've got a lot of stuff on this table that you can't see that I've got to still go through. Now, on to what this video is all about. You got the Hasbro version of Luke Skywalker from The Mandalorian. Now, this one here, I'll start with this one. This is the first one. It's good. I like it. It's a great figure. You got his lightsaber here that hooks onto there. Now, it's easy to fall off, though, because of that. It's such a short hook. You can't really get a good grip when you're trying to move it around. And it does swing. So that makes it a little difficult. But, I mean, overall, the figure came with a cloak, the blade, the lightsaber blade. So, I mean, it's a good figure overall for what we originally saw or what we could see when he appeared on the Imperial Star Cruiser at the end of that season of The Mandalorian. Got nice details to his cloak here, or to his overlay. And it's all textured in there very nicely. See? So we're talking about that lightsaber falls off. So put this back on here. Move him aside. Next up, we get to where he's actually training Grogu. And this is where I'm going to come in to say, I think the way they do this for one of these figures, it's really good. But this one here, he doesn't have the hook. He's got the sash right here, so there's no actual belt to hook anything onto. But he did come with a lightsaber, a little Grogu, a couple of floating frogs, and a couple other accessories. So this is part of a 2-pack, which is more of a 1 1/4 pack. But anyway, let me go back to something here. There is no real texture to this one. It's pretty smooth and pretty flat. But it's a good figure overall. You've got some really good articulation and whatnot, and so does that one. But if you know me, you know where I'm going with this. Because as much as I like Hasbro, and I do, don't get me wrong, I've always been partial to the imports. And SH Figuarts did a really good job of this. You know, you see right there, you got the same kind of overlay. The belt is good. The buckle on the SH Figuarts is smaller. But you notice how when I move that piece right there, that lightsaber is not going anywhere. Why? Well, simple. The peg is nice and snug on the lightsaber. So you got that hook post right there. The lightsaber pegs in that little hole right there, right onto the belt. So it's not going to swing around when you shake it. It's not going to fall off. A lot of detail, nice texturing to it. It's even got a little pouch back here, which this one does not. It's just a simple belt. So, yeah, there you go. And of course, it's SH Figuarts, so the imports are always going to have some articulation that's going to be like out of this world because it's imports. And they do a lot more. You pay more, but you get a little bit more from it. Accessory-wise, I'm going to do a quick show here what he came with. He does have his cloak. He's got the lightsaber. He's got the swinging action lightsaber and three black gloved hands, and then 4 white hands. So he's got a lot of accessories in here. But I'm gonna be honest, the Mafex one is probably my favorite. I'm going over detail here. Like I said, it's got a combination of this with this to give you, move them back there, this. I mean, look at that. Because if it's a black suit, and then depending on your quality of your TV, it could either be flat like that or it could be layered over like this. And I like this more because it gives you that more of a feel for it. Of course, he's got the butterfly. A lot of articulation. Again, Mafex's imports, they go all out. Same issue with the, well, not issue, but same posting system for the lightsaber hilt, except for this one's silver and it's a lot thicker. Post pegs right in there, boom. It's not going anywhere. Now the belt also doesn't have anything on the back of it, but again, they go into detail here. They go into a lot of detail. Look at all that. It's textured even. You can feel that texture. You can look at it and see from the lighting in the camera here that they really went all out. And again, because of the episode, we didn't see the back because he had his cloak on, his robe on, but you get that feel for it there. I mean, it's overall, it's not just Luke Skywalker from Return of the Jedi with the belt on over his sash. It's a whole new design to give it that more of a graduate feel of going from Return of the Jedi to The Mandalorian, which takes place years after. Accessories it comes with, because Mafex goes all out, 5 extra pair of hands for each, the gloved and the bare hand. It came with a lightsaber hilt, an action lightsaber, and a straight lightsaber. It comes with a stand right here, and it comes with his cloak. So in all, you get a lot more bang for your buck with the Mafex. So to close out my short little video here, which one do I prefer? If you gotta ask yourself that question, then you don't know me very well. I'm going with the Mafex. The Mafex is gonna be my display Luke Skywalker from The Mandalorian. And I'll be quite honest, I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I waited to get it. Because, as you know, I prefer my imports a little bit more than the US versions. And I'm a little worried now with the tariffs possibly going on, and I might have to pay a little bit more for imports, but we will see how that pans out. But there you go. That's my opinion. This is my outlook on it. And this right here is my favorite version of this Luke Skywalker. I picked mine up from Amazon, but you can pick it up from SH. You can pick it up from any online retailer. The SH Figure Arts one is also a good one, but I think I like this one a little bit more. So there you have it, guys. This is Terrill, and I'm going to sign out now and tell you to be good to people, be kind, keep collecting, and have an awesome and amazing action figure day.